Hey there, soap fans. Welcome back to B&B For Phone. Today is a beautiful and we have some absolutely jaw-dropping real-life news that is going to shake up everything we know about our favorite daytime drama. Grab your coffee and get comfortable because we need to talk about a massive bombshell that just dropped off screen. And trust me, it's going to have a huge ripple effect. But here's the surprise. This isn't about a script leak or a casting rumor. This is about real life, and it is terrifying. Sean Kanan, the incredible actor who brings our beloved bad boy Deacon Sharpe to life, has just gone through a horrifying medical emergency. Can you believe it? Sean just took to his Instagram to share an update that left all of us completely speechless. He revealed that he has just been released from the hospital after a grueling 6-day stay. And guys, this wasn't just a minor checkup. He had to undergo intense spine surgery to remove a severe blood infection. Yes, you heard that right, a blood infection in his spine. He specifically thanked the amazing doctors and staff at Providence St. John's for their incredible care. Just imagining what he went through is enough to give anyone chills. We are sending so much love to Sean right now, but we also have to ask, what does this mean for Deacon Sharpe? Let's be honest, a blood infection is no joke, and when it requires spinal surgery, you are talking about a major, life-threatening crisis. Sean Kanan is a tough guy, but a medical scare like this takes a massive toll on the human body. The recovery process for spinal surgery is notoriously slow and painful. You can't just bounce back and jump right onto a soap opera set where the shooting schedule is incredibly demanding. The Bold and the Beautiful films multiple episodes a week, and the pace is relentless. Stepping back into the shoes of a lead character might be impossible in the short term. This brings up a terrifying prospect for us fans. Is Sean Kanan going to leave B&B? Will he have to step away permanently to focus on his health? And you won't believe what happens next if the producers decide they can't wait for his recovery. We all know how the soap world works. When an actor goes down, the network often scrambles. Could we be facing the dreaded reality of a replacement actor? That's crazy. Sean Kanan is Deacon Sharpe. He has infused that character with so much charm and dangerous edge over the years. Nobody else can capture that signature Deacon smirk. If they bring in a temporary recast, it would completely shatter the magic of the current storylines. The fan base would absolutely riot. We hate it when they swap faces right in the middle of a suspenseful plot. But if Sean needs months of physical therapy, the writers might have their hands tied. And right now, Deacon is standing at the absolute center of a massive, explosive storyline that cannot just be put on hold. Let's dive deep into exactly what is happening with Deacon right now, because the timing of this real-life tragedy could not be worse. Deacon is currently trying to build a beautiful, stable future with Taylor Hayes. I absolutely love this pairing because it brings out a softer, more hopeful side of Deacon. He has finally moved past his disastrous romance with Sheila Carter and is trying to be a better man. But Taylor, being the fiercely protective mother she is not letting him just ride off into the sunset. She is actively pressuring Deacon to confront his deranged ex. Taylor is terrified of Sheila's lingering obsession with Finn and Steffy, and she believes Deacon is the only one who can talk sense into that monster. Deacon is caught right in the middle of this psychological warfare. He wants to please Taylor, but he is dangerously naive about Sheila. But here is the massive plot twist that Deacon doesn't even know about yet. While Taylor is begging him to control Sheila, that absolute psychopath has already packed her bags and fled Los Angeles. Sheila is currently stalking Steffy and Finn all the way to Monaco. Steffy went to Europe to escape this exact nightmare, issuing a strict ultimatum to Finn to cut his mother out forever. Finn even went to Lee for advice on how to let Sheila down easy. But his hesitation gave Sheila the perfect opening to track them down. The suspense is killing me. We are hearing explosive rumors that Sheila's psychotic stalking in Monaco is going to result in a catastrophic, fatal accident. If Sheila dies, or if Steffi is severely injured, the fallout in Los Angeles is going to be apocalyptic. And where does Deacon fit into this if Sean Kanan is in a hospital bed in real life? If Sean needs a long-term break to heal his spine, the writers are going to have to scramble to explain his sudden disappearance. Here is my ultimate fan theory on how they can pull this off without using a replacement actor. What if Taylor finally pushes Deacon too far? What if she demands that he track Sheila down, and Deacon gets on a plane to Europe just as the Monaco tragedy strikes? The writers could easily have Deacon go missing in action. He could be off-screen, desperately searching the European countryside for Sheila, completely unaware of the deadly explosion. This would keep the slow-paced plot moving while giving Sean the months he needs to recover. It is a classic soap opera trope, sending a character on a wild goose chase off-camera to accommodate a real-life crisis. But let's look at the psychological profile of Deacon if he does stay on screen, perhaps with limited pre-taped scenes. Deacon is fundamentally a man who wants to be loved, but he always chooses the most chaotic path to get there. His history with Sheila is a dark stain on his soul. He hit a fugitive and fell in love with a murderer. Now that he is finally finding the light with Taylor, the news of Sheila's impending disaster in Monaco is going to break him. If Sheila dies, Deacon will be completely devastated. He will feel an overwhelming sense of guilt. He will think, if only I had stopped her, if only I had listened to Taylor sooner. This immense guilt could cause Deacon to spiral back into his old, destructive habits. And translating that raw emotion to the screen could be incredibly taxing for Sean right now. And we cannot forget how Deacon's potential absence will completely destroy his daughter, Hope Logan. Hope is currently going through her own massive crisis. She is basking in the wild success of her debut fashion collection at Katie's company, Logan, but she is facing a vicious ultimatum from her own mother. Brooke is threatening to completely disown Hope if she doesn't quit Logan. Hope is overwhelmed, defiant, and deeply distressed by her mother's rage. She needs her father right now. Deacon has always been Hope's unconventional rock. If Deacon suddenly vanishes from LA, Hope is going to be left entirely alone to face Brooke's wrath. This could push Hope right over the edge, perhaps driving her to do something desperate, like bringing Thomas Forrester back to LA. But here is the darkest prediction, and I really hate to even say it out loud. What if Sean Kanan decides that his health must come first, and he chooses to retire from the bold and the beautiful entirely? How would they write out Deacon Sharpe permanently? If the rumors of the Monaco disaster are true, what if Deacon rushes to Monaco to save Steffi, and he ends up being the one who takes the fall? Imagine the sheer tragedy if Deacon sacrifices his own life to stop Sheila Carter, finally redeeming himself in the eyes of the Forrester family and proving his love to Taylor. It would be a poetic, heartbreaking end to a legendary character. I would be sobbing for days, but you have to admit, it would be the ultimate plot twist. The entire canvas of B&B is a powder keg right now. We have Will Spencer allegedly suffering from a deadly brain tumor, causing Katie and Bill to go to war against Dylan. The show is incredibly heavy right now, filled with grief and medical emergencies. To add a real-life medical crisis involving one of the show's biggest stars is almost too much to bear. The writers are going to have to navigate this with extreme care. They cannot afford to lose the momentum of these storylines, but they also must respect Sean Kanan's health. The delicate balance between real-world limitations and fictional drama is about to be tested like never before. At the end of the day, our hearts are completely with Sean Kanan. The man is a fighter, a true survivor, and we know he is going to tackle this recovery with fierce determination. We don't want to see him leave the bold and the beautiful, but his health is the absolute priority. We will gladly endure a slow-paced plot or a temporary off-screen explanation if it means Sean gets to heal properly. What do you guys think? Will the show use a replacement actor, or will they send Deacon on a secret mission? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all things B&B, and let's all send our prayers to Sean for a speedy recovery. Until next time, stay bold and stay beautiful.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.